Hi there. In this video we will be taking a look at this pair of Xiaomi My Portable Bluetooth speaker, and we will be also trying the paired mode where two of these can play in stereo. And just to give you an idea what I will be comparing them to from the quality of sound point of view, well, this random Haynie no name, which sounds remarkably well, honestly. It actually does have bass, mids, treble. For what it is, a cheap, let's say the reality kind of no name, this sounds awesome. So in theory, these two should beat it really badly to be actually really good. We will see what we get. So let's unbox one of them and then the other off camera, because it doesn't make sense to unbox two on camera. Pair them and play them. So this was in the box. It seems that the power button is on the back. On the bottom of it actually it has these four little feet which are quite cute, and all of this part in here is rubber to be able to push the button itself, obviously. Model number, camera focus maybe today, tiny bit, something like that. So charging 5 volt 1 amp through this port, which should be, as far as I know, and it is, a USB Type-C. This is rubber once again, as you can see. It's a gasket to give it the waterproofing part. And the battery inside is a lithium 2000 milliamp hours at obviously 3.7 watts. And who actually builds this for Xiaomi? TeamLab Acoustic Technology Limited. So that's about it. And yes, obviously they are Continental branded, as you can see on the top of them. I think it's just some silk screen applied paint. So what else do we have in here? A simple charging cable. Let's see what color it has. It's black. So it's a weak cable. As far as I know, the ones that take a higher current actually have purple in this area, not black. But for 1 amp, honestly, basically almost any cable would do. And manual in here, but for such a small device, I don't think we actually need too much. I will just take a look quickly in it and see if it's anything worth mentioning in here. I will show you the instructions. So charging port, power button, and we have a tiny indicator somewhere around there. Yep, that is it. Next page. How to turn it on and off, and how to reset it in case something is wrong. Automatic connection, and when you first connect to it, if your phone requires a passcode, it's 0000. So yeah, and it seems they turn off in 30 minutes if there is no connection. So it's a battery management situation. That's nice. And this is for true wireless stereo function, stereo mode. We'll be testing both methods just to show you. And in here, feel free to pause at any time if you don't have this leaflet anymore and you actually need some info from here. Come on, little leaflet. So that's about it. Let's turn this little thing on. Will I enter directly pairing mode? No, because I want to see how only one of them sounds at first. Let's get this out of the way. So it's in pairing mode because we have a blinking light now. Set it down and connect from the phone to it in a moment. So we're going into Bluetooth and you can see it right here. Yeah, if you want to allow it, I will not bother with that. Yes, it can make speaker calls if you are into that sort of thing, but I'm not. So let's play some music through it and see how it sounds. Okay, let's play Wild Hearts from David Ember.
Those broken dreams that can keep you up at night. And David tries, he is reaching towards the sky, trying hard to see the light that shows him where to go so he can do what's right. She says there's something in the air that taking hold of me. Yeah, she tells him there is something he should know. Oh, the stars are gonna shine much brighter way than see. No more darker days. Throw your cares away. 'Cause we are wild.
Okay, it sounds pretty good, honestly. Has bass, but not really deep bass. I think it's because it's not basically ported. It needs to be waterproof, so they couldn't just have a hole in it, but it does have bass. The highs for me are just a bit too much, the highs, so you might need to use an equalizer on your phone if you want I don't know, a more even sound, to say like that. But overall, yeah, I could listen to this without problems anytime. So let's I'm going to reconnect to my old one and show you how it plays. Yes, this has two speakers in it. Obviously it also has some radiators, passive radiators on the back of it, also some holes, so it's ported. I just want to make a comparison for me between them and give you a feedback if this cheap Chinese no name, cheap because actually it was, I think, at about the same price that you get this one, so cheap. But I want to see the sound quality between them. I'm going to also give you a listen at this one.
Love in the air, light in the dark, feeling a strength to carry on. We'll stick together all the way. We'll be alright. We are wild hearts. We're gonna find our way back home. No more time to lose, 'cause we finally get to choose how we wanna live our lives, and we gotta do this right. I know it's your road, it's about how to see.
Okay, so maybe as expected, this beats this quite a lot in terms of how much bass it produces and the overall volume, because basically you have two speakers fighting against one, bigger enclosure. Anyway, somehow it makes sense that it beats it, but I do prefer the sound a bit more on this. It doesn't have those really high highs, those strong highs. The bass is deeper, needs maybe a bit better on this, I think, from what I hear. I'm not a sound expert, I call what I hear and that's it. But let's try this in stereo mode, we might have a surprise then. Okay, so we have this one connected to my phone at the moment. As you can see, no blinking light. If it's steady, it means it's connected. And we simply get ready to power on the second one, but not yet. Press the button twice on the one that's already connected. 1, 2. It made a sound. And now power on the other one. Did I press for 2 seconds? These buttons are a bit fiddly. And now they should connect. And one of them should get a steady blue light any moment now. I hope. Okay. We had sound from both of them. It does take a bit of time, so yes, be patient it seems. This one with the steady blue light is right hand channel. This one blinking left hand channel. So this is how you listen to them. If you put them the other way around, some things could sound a bit weird. So let's play them. First impression, what I heard a bit, I think they are somehow synchronizing between them and they are not reacting as quickly to volume increase and decrease as only one of them would. And also at a point I heard one of them changing the volume before the other. Anyway, doesn't really matter, you don't change the volume that much to be affected by this. So let's play them a bit louder and see how they sound.
To carry on, we'll stick together all the way. We'll be alright. We are wild hearts. We're gonna find our way back home. She says no, there is no more time to lose, 'cause we finally get to choose how we wanna live our lives, and we gotta do this right. I know it's wrong, 'cause I found out how to see what is right for you and me. And let me tell you that I don't know it's meant to be. She says there's something in the air that say you can hold our breath. Yeah, she tells me there is something you should know.
Okay, in all honesty, they sound decent. So I'm not going to be bothered or affected by the fact that they have a bit too much highs for my liking, but they sound good. Together they sound actually on the border of really good in my opinion, but they are not super bassy, super loud or anything like that. They are quite small, and again they don't have any ports because they are waterproof, so that could prevent them from being extra loud and have deep bass. But overall, yes, I like them. Now let me just try to compare them in stereo with this thing, because I still have the feeling that this beats them even if they are two of them. But for stereo imaging you can obviously put this farther away and they will sound better. This has a set distance which is not too good. They are quite close one to the other, the speakers, and if this is far away from you, zero stereo coming out of it. You just have one source of all the sound. Just in case you are wondering what the model is for this thing, here it is, PN-19. It's sold under many brands and labels. I don't know who exactly manufactures it. It has many inputs, so if you are thinking of buying one of these, yes, it's a good buy in my opinion. But also are these things, and they are quite cool, and again, waterproof, dustproof, sandproof, snowproof. Just guessing with that snow. So let me figure out which is best. Yeah, So this thing is still better than 2 of these, but then again, this is just the limiting factor by the decision to make them waterproof. And my daughter heard the sounds, so she wanted to get involved. Yes, if you want to show something on camera, a bit lower. Okay. So this thing stays, but these also are really nice in stereo. At least they are really good when you put them apart. Really good stereo. They are really well synchronized, so you don't have a delay or something like that. No, they are doing exactly what they should. Don't have that much bass. Once again, highs, mids, too much highs from my liking. Mids are really good. They don't I don't know, the music coming from them is quite clear, so they don't deform the sound in any way, even at maximum volume, or distort. That's the word that I was searching and not finding, and my daughter playing around in here. So yeah, if you want to get this, it's worth the purchase. Really nice. You can feel them really nice in the hand. I hope this is not that type of rubberized paint. Yes, it is. I'm not sure why this type of paint exists, because this will get scratched and in a few years will get really sticky and annoying. I don't know why rubberized paint is still used on any products, but anyway. And if you need this label for anything, maybe this is a cereal or something, I don't, let me just try and give it. It says something about warranty. Camera, try to focus maybe. Maybe you can read this code with your phone in case you need it. Anyway, that's about it. Hope this video helps you, in which case please give it a like, check out my other videos, and as always, see you in the next one. Bye.